tomorrow. I'm doing the first live stream, the Q&A live stream, a Saipan Living Q&A live stream tomorrow at exactly this time, well, maybe about 12 minutes from now. So wherever it is in your time zone, make note of it. Exactly 24 hours from now, I should be sitting out here, unless it's raining, and I'll be doing the live stream. If it is raining, then I might do it from in my car or in my apartment. So I'm just gonna hang out here for a little while, see if anyone jumps on, so I can test out a few things. But basically, again, tomorrow, this time, that's October 25th, 11 o'clock Chamorro Standard Time. I'll be doing the first Saipan Living Q&A on Discover Saipan. So get all your questions ready, anything that you'd like to know about life here on Saipan, about moving here, relocating here, even some of the history. It's primarily for people who might be considering relocating. So there are questions about the cost of living, questions about the lifestyle, different things. So I have a ton of questions prepared for tomorrow, and get yours ready as well, and I'll promise to familiarize myself more with the high-tech smartphone technology so that I can keep things going. There, let's see. All right, I'm just doing some settings here again, just to see what options we have available. Let me know, please, if you just checked in, let me know if the mic is working okay, if you can hear me. I want to make sure there's no wind noise. So even if you wanted to remain anonymous, please just let me know if you are hearing me okay on this microphone. I am preparing for tomorrow's live stream, the Q&A, Saipan Living Q&A. So your feedback will be greatly appreciated. Let's see what this one does. Okay, that's not it. All right, so again, I'm gonna head off, but basically just testing out the setting, testing out the microphone in preparation for tomorrow's live stream. So 24 hours from now, so mark your calendars, or better yet, there's a notify me button on the channel. If you go to the announcement for this live stream on the Discover Saipan channel, great. Thanks a lot, Uber. Very little wind. Okay, so the microphone seems to be working. All right. Cool. So just let me know how the mic are doing. Another person checked in, so I just want to know, make sure I'm using just the regular phone service to do the transmission. So there's no Wi-Fi out here on the beach, so I'm just using the mobile data, So I want to make sure that the mic is set and that you can hear me well. And I'm not going to share anything of any real consequence now. As I said, I'm just biding time and just doing a little pre-launch test or pre-stream test. But if you have anything to comment on, or even if you have a question, you can put a question in and I'll save for tomorrow. But barring a storm, we should be here tomorrow, 24 hours from now, to check out our live stream. And wherever you're calling from, let me just give you a little view of Saipan, if I can. Let's see. So that's what I'm looking at right now. I have my phone attached to a tree using a gorilla pod, and that's how I'm doing the broadcast. Okay, so I've been here since 2006. You can do the math in your head. I don't want to know the final number, but I've been here since 2006. So I've learned a lot about the island, learned a lot as an observer and as a resident in terms of how the island works, how the people think, how much things cost, what things are available, what things people might be unprepared for if they're coming from the mainland. So that's always a very interesting thing, is to prepare people. Since I lived in New York for many years, lived in Silver Spring, Maryland for many years, there I can predict that there are certain things that people will be accustomed to that will be different here on Saipan. So that's always fun preparing people for that. One of the things I'll just mention along those lines is, here on Saipan we have no parking meters. You might see some parking meters in Garapan, but they have never worked. You don't have to feed the meters, and there's no one, giving inordinate tickets, and the parking is pretty much just a free-for-all. I tell my friends from Saipan that I can go to visit, as I have. This is a true story. Went to visit a friend in the Bronx, Co-op City in the Bronx, and I had to sit in a car for close to an hour, probably more, in order to get a parking space. So I go to his complex, and I'm downstairs in the neighborhood, and I cannot find a place to park. I have to sit there for at least an hour waiting for someone to come downstairs, get in their car, and leave before I can get a parking space. Now, if you lived on a tropical island, lived on all your life, where you can just pull up on someone's lawn, you can pull up anywhere on the sidewalk, in front of a restaurant, then you might not realize that there are places you can go. Big cities, Boston, I'm sure, New York, places in New Jersey, California, Atlanta, where you can get to where you're going, but you cannot get out of your car because there is no place to park. And every single bit of space in a big city is earmarked and allocated and has a price tag on it, so you cannot get out. So you may get somewhere, and the reason you can't get out, again, for people who are not used to this, you may not be able to fathom this, but and this is primarily for the people here on Saipan, but the reason you can't get out is because you can't just leave your car double parked. You can't pull up beside a fire hydrant. You have to stay in your car, or else you'll get a ticket, and your car will get towed, and you'll get have to pay $200-300 in order to get it out of the possession of the tow company. Then you have to pay a ticket to the authorities. So it's a very stressful way of living. And again, the people who live here on an island like Saipan all their life don't really realize that until they get to a big city and find out. And I've had friends of mine who've done that, who have come back to me and commented that I was absolutely right. So again, I just wanted to test out. If you're watching this, let me know if the microphone is working okay. In order to cut down on the wind noise, I got a microphone here, but the key thing is to make sure you can hear me clearly. So I know you may want to remain anonymous, but please just let me know if the microphone, just with a thumbs up or just yes or no, if the microphone sound is coming through okay, and I'll know for tomorrow. So the reason I'm here is just to do a little pre-live stream test. So if I don't hear from you in 10 seconds, I'm going to log off and consider this test concluded. I had one fellow already told me that the mic sounded good on his end. So again, thanks for just checking in. Like I said, nothing of any real consequence to share right now. Very little wind. Got you okay. I can't tell what emoji that is. Mr. Let's see, how do I get Yokohama 1949. I'm not into emoji speak, so I don't know what that emoji means. So I'm assuming it's good. It's a good thing. All right. Let's see if I can get can't get the chat boxes back up. Oh, there we go. It's an ear. Okay. Thank you, Yokohama. That's good. like I said, even though I'm here on the internet, on YouTube, I make it a point not to get caught up in a lot of the selfie culture or the emoji culture or the TikTok culture, that's rampant in our world today. I don't. When I leave my house, I leave my phone at home. I rarely ever travel with my phone. I still live in an era where phones are at home, and you get your messages when you come back home. There's nothing that's so important and so critical that I need to have my phone with me at all times. So I leave my phone at home, and the only reason it's here now is because I'm doing a live stream. But so thank you, Yokohama. That's an ear, and I assume it means it's a good ear, meaning that you can hear it well. But again, I'm just rambling, just to do a test. So 11 minutes is a long time. So thanks again for checking in. But again, 24 hours from right this moment, I will be doing the live stream and answering questions from anyone who's interested in life on Saipan. This is the Saipan Living Q&A. It's tomorrow, October 25th, Chamorro Standard Time. That's here. So you have to figure out Chamorro Standard Time is GMT plus 10, and it's I think 14 hours ahead of Eastern Time. I have family in New York, so it's 14 hours ahead. So while it's the 25th here on Saipan, it'll be the 24th, at least on the East Coast in New York. All right, so yep, see you then. Thanks a lot. And on that note, I'm going to bid you all farewell and see you tomorrow on the live stream. Okay.